it might actually continue this way and I'm just not aware of it. Because they'll do all sorts of stuff to discourage people from being bipeds wherever the heck they want to be bipeds. Oh, that is a giant bear turd. There's bears out here. I don't have my bear spray. Does not look fresh. A lot of berries and stuff like that in it. Man. Alright. It does look like it continues this way. The trail looks like it was dumped on for some reason. I was going to show you guys the surveying equipment. I'll show that on the way back. I want to explore this way real quick. If you guys follow me, pay attention to see if I find Yogi anywhere near. Yeah. This was made so that people couldn't drive over it. I don't think they're actually trying to stop people from walking on it. But it used to be a service trail. You have to be careful because these will erode quite significantly. Coming up on case in point. So, two things to factor in here is that this bluff right here will dump rocks on this track, and they're not reinforcing this pathway anymore, although I'm pretty sure it was a service trail. So I have to watch my step. My dog's pretty intuitive about this. Alright. The way I thought wasn't an actual trail is actually more of a trail than the way that I thought was a trail. And this is probably I wonder how long ago this trail was decommissioned. It's always interesting. There's another one over by Jefferson Pass trailhead. It goes on for a good, probably like 2 or 3 miles before it just dead ends in a bunch of brush. My guess is that this kept landsliding, is what it looks like. And they just couldn't afford to upkeep it or reinforce it. So, hey, sit. I don't want you going over here right now. Sit. Follow what I say, not what I do. Alrighty. Walk. Come on. Good boy. Slow. Looks like it has areas where the washout is significant. I want to be cautious. The dog has a bit more advantage with his center of gravity so low to the ground. I like doing this. It's kind of in my blood. I have a wanderlust. Yeah, I'm certain this was a service trail at some point. It's just washed out in several areas. The further down we get, the more covered in trees it's going to be. Always be safe, guys. Believe it or not, even though I'm doing this, I am not throwing caution to the wind. It takes me a second to determine whether or not I can still continue. Doggo checks in with me every couple of minutes. If not, I'll say something like, hey. And he stops and looks. Yeah. Slow. Hey, hey. Come here. Not that way. This way. No. This way. This way. Not that way. Not that way. Hey, 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 hey. What are you doing? Not going up there. This way. Hey. There you go. There you go. Alright. We have some kind of vespid or apid following us. This is crazy. Like, I feel like they actually did this to the road, like they blew it up in spots. And in other areas, it's just covered in green. Like I said, I'm about 5 miles up where the trail is actually traversable by car or vehicle. Had ended about a quarter of a mile in right now. Being very careful. Hey! Good boy. Good boy. Ooh. It's like, yeah. Well, shucks. Wish I could do this live, but there's no service up here. I mean, there's barely any service up here. Any live video would be silly. I think I'm gonna do this video separate from the 2343 trail exploration video, because this is already running 10 minutes long. And I want to see how far I can get down on this. This is definitely a difficult hike. There's areas where you've got to look and consider how not to be susceptible to falling. So, like in this area right here, we'd have to go up there. Hey! Wait. Okay. Slow. This way. I want him up and on that ridge right there. He's a good dog. I want to make sure he's safe. He's good at hiking. He's good at taking order. Good boy. Keep going. You're okay. This isn't, to be honest with you, this isn't that dangerous. It's just, you gotta take precautions when there's variables or probabilities that you could do something that would result in an injury. This goes a ways. Yeah, they were trying to make it look non-traversable back there. I wonder how many people have walked this. Good boy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, parts you can see are definitely where the trail was. But for some reason, I wonder how long it takes to overgrow it like this, or what they did to it to make it so wonky. coming up to a clearing. We're getting higher up, even though most of this is we are at a very high elevation right now. Not very high. I mean, like, the Olympics aren't the tallest places on the Olympics are like 1.25 miles up. That's still a decent ways up, but the Olympics are tiny mountains in comparison to something like the Rockies or the volcanic ones that are in the Cascades. Hey, come on, quit eating grass. That's how you get parasites. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I wonder if the Strava app's going to still recognize this as a service trail. It'd be interesting to see what it thinks I'm doing up in the mountains. More bear poop. That looks fresher. Alright, hey. Let's take a slow gander ahead, just make sure we're not being too eager to follow something we shouldn't. We got black bear up here. They can get about 300-400 pounds. And that's about 3 or 4 of me. No, it's like 2 or 3 of me. Yeah. This is gorgeous. Hey. Up here. Up here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Come on, let's go this way. So I train him with that all the time. He does pretty good with it. Ooh. Holy Lord. Alright, I'm only going to do 4 more minutes of this video and head back. That fresh bear poop makes me a little cautious while wandering up here. That fresher bear poop. I don't know how exactly fresh it is. The first stuff was definitely at least a day or 2. That stuff could be a couple hours. Just the views. Like, we're heading up. We're on the face of this. It's breathtaking. And Doggo's doing good. Come on, Bubba. I'm actually quite proud of him. I had to teach him not to chase grouse today. There's a tipping point with his attention span. If he gets stuck and I'm gonna go get that mode, he doesn't listen to me. I'm glad that it's only bear and cat that I have to watch out for out here. There's no like snakes that I have to worry about. Snakes out here are cute. Up in the mountains, the gardener snakes will get decent sized. Like 3. I've seen one like 3 feet. About ½ an inch around. Yeah, I can tell this was a service road because it's still really rocky underneath. So even though it looks soft and grassy, I have to watch my step because I will trip and eat rock if I'm not paying attention where I'm stepping. This is so neat. I wonder how long this will last this way. It must have been done recently because the trees aren't very big. And yeah, it still looks like it was actively done because with the piles of dirt around here, make it look like they blasted pits into the road. Hear the grouse? They're not really afraid of us, but they won't let us get close. If you hear him calling, you might be able to see him. He's down in there somewhere. Anywho, stay safe. Love and slack from someone named Zach. I will get back home so I can post this video. If I see any breathtaking views, I'm going to put them right here. Just a couple of the mountain peaks I was able to see while moseying up towards Wonder Mountain Wilderness. Other than that, that's where I cut the video to add some vistas if I can get past these tree lines so I can get a decent scope. I could further up there, but I wouldn't get past those guys being on the way. I don't know. Love you guys. Talk to you later.